to be one of those videos that, for want of a better description, is put out because I feel pressure to put a video out. When I first started putting out videos online, the idea was that I was trying to share something about my life. I was trying to share something about my hopes, dreams, aspirations, my fears, whatever it was that I was aiming at. And for the longest time, this kind of worked. About a year in, so this would be about a year ago, I started hitting problems because I guess the schedule to need to put out video on a regular basis was becoming too much. Fast forward to the beginning of this year, and I kind of recovered from that, and then life got in the way again because of the whole problem with, I was in the process of losing the house, I was in the process of losing my job, I was in the process of just this massive sea change, left, right and centre. And so we got to, I guess, about September, October, and I was kind of over that, even though there was still this like massive hangover, for want of a better description. And that hangover was, moving into the new apartment, because it just wasn't ready. It wasn't ready, nothing was ready, and so I was bringing in all this money, but still living next door at the mother-in-law's, and it just wasn't a happy place to be in. It was also a humbling place to be in, because when you are a father of kids and stuff, it's like, this is something that, whilst I can sort of joke about it at the moment, go like, you know what, it was a fun summer where we spent time on the inflatable mattresses at grandma's house. At some point, maybe 20 years from now, I'm going to have to answer the questions from my kids, going like, well, why were we on the inflatable mattresses at grandma's house? Like, what happened? And I'm going to have to go over that. Putting that aside though, I still have the whole YouTube side of things, and the feeling that I should be putting out something on a regular basis, because that's ultimately something that I want to do. And it gets in the way sometimes, where there are, I guess, just conflicting things that happen. Life gets in the way, and so the YouTube videos have to take a back seat to that. That just happened again in a massive fashion, to the point where it's like, I put out one video saying that my smart garden had leaked, but meanwhile there was nothing else. And this is a problem. It's very hard to try and explain how this type of situation comes up, but it did. It happened, and again, I sort of fell down a rabbit hole where there were things that I had to do as a father, as a partner to my wife, as, just a general human being to other people. There were, these obligations that I have to take care of, and this pushes the videos out. I don't like that. And the reason I don't like it is twofold. On the one hand, it means that whatever it is I'm doing is causing the things I want to do in my own spare time to have to take a backseat to everybody else's issues. That's a problem. And maybe it's a selfish problem, but it is a problem. And then second, on top of that, it's like, well, how is there so much crap flying around still that I still have to deal with this other stuff, and I can't find time to do, 20 minutes, 30 minutes a day of, do a video shoot one day, do editing the next day. It is literally at the point right now where I think I probably get about 2 hours a week to myself, and every other hour is either taken up by somebody else's time or my other commitments or something else. And I'm really struggling with this. Other YouTubers are talking about YouTube burnout, where they don't have ideas to be able to talk about, they don't have the will to go on or anything. Like, that's not me. I literally have a million ideas in the back of my head of things that I want to film, I want to try, I want to do, I want to edit and I want to put out, I literally don't have enough hours in a day, and this is a problem. Like, it's a huge problem. I don't know how else to get around this problem. I've already given up so many things in my lifetime. Like, I stopped watching TV and that time gets dedicated towards doing music. You know, I've just answered my own question. It's a case of prioritizing. There are hours in a day. It's just... Okay. It's a question of prioritizing what is important. Now, to me, this is an important thing. I want to keep doing it. I've been doing it for 2 years. Well, almost 2 years. It's been 1 year, 11 months. I want to keep doing it. Something has to change. So something's broken somewhere, and I don't know what it is. The whole point of doing these YouTube videos was a bit of a journey to start off with. It was a total experiment to see, like, okay, you know, there were things I wanted to learn, like video editing and being comfortable in front of a camera. And I guess I've accomplished those goals to an extent. But it's thrown up new challenges along the way, which, yeah, now that I'm vocalizing it, I've just realized what the problem was. The problem is literally that I just have not prioritized it correctly, even though in the back of my head it's something that niggles me that I need to get onto. Okay, I am going to go away again, reprioritize this. I will be back with a vengeance. And you can take that to the bank. All right, speak to you soon.